Hello, this is my second video on toxicity as promised. So last time I talked to you about, incompatible people and this lack of harmony between among our feelings, our thoughts and our actions. Today I'd like to start with an example of a person that's not compatible. And let's say, an old friend. We've known them forever and They've always been complaining about things, they've had problems, poor them, we felt sorry for them, tried to help them for years, there for them, giving them advice, offering even practical help. And they're still in the same situation, and at some point we're tired of them. Every time they call, it's about problems. Every time they call, they want something from us, they ask for something, and they never ask, how are you, my friend? They never ask that, and suddenly they're toxic. Well, why weren't they toxic before? Well, I have an answer for you. It could be your answer, or maybe think and you'll find your own answer. Maybe years ago, we felt this need to help this poor person. I mean, this relationship served a purpose for us. It made us feel important. Look, someone's coming to me for help. It means I'm wise. It means I know better. Maybe it means I'm better. But then, when we saw that no matter what we did, the person was still in the same situation, it started reminding us that, well, either this person will never change, or I'm not capable of helping him. Maybe I'm not that good. Maybe I'm not better than him if I can't help him. So this is where the problem starts. We start calling them toxic when we're just not compatible anymore. Like in the past, we both got something out of the relationship. Like they got a sympathetic ear and we got to play, the advisor, the wise friend, the go-to person. But I'll give you a more extreme example. An example that's really extreme, but not as far-fetched as not to be a reality for many, many people. The example of a toxic parent, and let's take a toxic mother. Some people have mothers who are never happy about anything. They always criticize, they're always complaining, their problems, it's all about them. No matter how often you call, they're still not happy. Oh, you've forgotten about me. Or mothers who talk about bad situations in the past and don't want to see, past them. And every time you have to call them, and I say have to, it's like, well, you have this feeling that you don't want to call. You don't want to hear the same old thing. Every time you talk to her, you're drained. Maybe you're sad, maybe you're angry, but these are your feelings, but your thoughts are saying, oh, no, that's your mother. It's your mother. You're obliged to call her. You have to call her. This is what a good daughter or a good son does. They call their parents. They call their mother no matter what. So your action is you pick up the phone, you call your mother, same old. You hung up and you feel empty. You feel drained, sad or angry. Angry at her that she hasn't changed. Angry at the fact that she didn't even ask, how are you, my child? Is there anything I can do for you? Or angry at yourselves that you knew what you were getting into and you still did it. Well, this is an example of someone who would call toxic, but are they truly toxic? The way I see it now, not in the past, they're just unhappy people. They're truly unhappy, miserable people who lack love, who lack energy, who lack the will to live or whatever, and they latch on to you, they latch on to people just to satisfy their need, just to survive. They're only doing it to survive. It's not against you, it's not personal. They need this energy because they don't have it. They need this love and they try to get it any way they can. So if you look at them like that, like people who are really unfortunate as to feel the way they do, maybe something will change. They're not toxic anymore. But what about you? When you see that you cannot help them, when you see that you don't have this surplus of love or energy to give, these people remind you that you're not perfect. These people remind you that you can't live by the teachings of religious teachers or spiritual masters like love thy neighbor and forgive, and they just remind you that you don't have this surplus of love. You don't have this unconditional love. You cannot love someone no matter what. So by calling them toxic, you don't think about yourself. And I'm not saying you should feel guilty if you can't love someone unconditionally. It's something we're born to work on. That's why we're on this earth, to learn and grow, and maybe at some point be able to give unconditional love. But they remind you that you're not there yet. That, well, you need to work on yourself. And the first step against toxicity is this acceptance, self-acceptance. Like, say to yourself, okay, I can't be this person. I can't be the one that gives unconditional love. I don't have this surplus, and that's okay. That's okay. Don't blame yourself. Feel compassion for yourself. You need to survive too. Like the same way they try to steal energy to survive, you need to survive. So that's okay. Don't feel guilty. Feel compassion for yourself. And after that, there's courage. You need courage. After acceptance and compassion, you need the courage to take action. The courage to make decisions and take actions, for which we'll talk next time. Thank you for watching me, and hope to see you next time. Bye.